Hey guys, what is up? It is Spooky Noodles, and I am here with a book mail video. I have 3 books here, and Lula just walked in, so everyone say hi to Lula. Lula's right here. She's a good girl. Say hi to everyone, Lula. She doesn't say hi on command. Oh, she's such a good girl. Anyways, I have 3 books here. One is a vintage horror book. The other 2 are not vintage. Very good books though. Can't wait to show them to you. So anyways, oh, James is here too. Say hi to James. Garbage truck's outside, so you might hear that. Yeah, I got 3 books here. Excited to show them to you. So, oh, there's James. He's saying hello. Hey James, I said hello. James, shush. Sorry. He's not gonna listen to me. He's probably gonna bark again. So there's James. Yeah. Thanks, James. You're making this video very professional, you know that? Anyways, I have 3 books here, and I'm gonna start off with the vintage, and then we'll talk about the 2 other ones. One I think came out in 2012 or 2013. I can't remember. Hell, it might have been 2014. Actually, I can probably... Yeah, it's 2012. And, the other one came out just recently, and I have an ant crawling on me. But anyways, this first one's a vintage horror. You might be like, Nick, you've had this book before, and you didn't like it. Well, I decided to give it a second chance. And yeah, I hear great things about this author. I hear great things about this book. I hear great things about the series. I just had trouble getting into it when I first started it, but I think I can give it a second shot. And I don't know where I left off in this book, but let me tell you, this is a pretty good edition. It's the same edition as the one I had before, but it's in better condition is what I'm trying to say. This book came out in 1987. It's by Rex Miller. Without further ado, Slob. And yes, I have bought this book and I've started reading it. I think I got 30 pages into it and stopped. That being said, I think I'm going to give this a second shot. It's gonna be a good read. I know it's going to be a good read. I knew it was gonna be a good read last time, but I gave up on it way too early. So I'm going to read more of this book eventually. And I'll give you an honest review eventually, obviously, as always. And yeah, it was like, you got to see it from the killer's perspective, and then you see it from the detective's perspective, trying to catch the villain of the story. So it's a very, very fun read, but maybe it wasn't the right time of my life. I was working really hard at PCS, and, the work company I worked for, and things were rough at the time. So maybe now is a good time to read this book. Now, I probably won't be getting into this book until next year. That being said, I'm very excited to read Rex Miller's writing again. I liked it. Wrong time, wrong place, basically. So that's the first book. Alright, the second book is called Hitchers by P.A. Douglas. Look at that awesome rad cover. And the only reason why I know it's made in 2012 is because there's like this little tiny thing right there that says 2012. I'm guessing that's the artist's image when the artist's image was made. This one says copyright 2012 by Severed Press. So that's pretty cool. This book is approximately 240 pages long. Let me check. 245 pages long. Hitchers, it's about these invisible monsters that hop on people's shoulders and make them do bad things, I think. Let me read the synopsis real quick. And I didn't read the synopsis of Slob because I've already read it once to you guys, so I figured you guys wouldn't want to hear about it again. But I'm gonna read the synopsis for this one, so let's go. It's a little dusty. I don't know why. I just picked it up today, so. Hitchers. Grayson, Louisiana, is such a tiny place you would never think twice when passing it by on Highway 165. That's what Greg Teeter wishes he had done when a series of unfortunate events leave him temporarily stranded in this quaint little town. In a fight for survival, plagued by dreams, there was no one to trust. Parasitic invisible monsters from another realm have been unleashed. The Hitchers are hungry and in control of their human hosts. But these Hitchers aren't the only thing trying to break into our world. Something much worse is forcing its way through. Something ancient and carnal. I do not know what carnal means, but I'm guessing it means like savage. I don't know. Will the dark secrets of Grayson be revealed in time, or will it be too late? I'm gonna look up that word carnal, but for now, that's what it's about. I cannot wait. It sounds kind of like cosmic horror-y. He does write cosmic horror books. I'm trying to think of one at the top of my head, but I'm failing. I think actually he wrote a book called The Old One, and I think I actually might have purchased that one too, but I don't remember. As you may recall, I did buy this in ebook, but I wanted the physical book because look at that awesome artwork. I like that artwork a lot, and I feel like even though I love digital artists, you know, people who do all their art on the computer, I do like people who take the time and actually paint art and then digitally design it, you know, or digitally design it. Like, look at this testicle monster. That is so freaking cool. But anyways, that is P.A. Douglas's Hitchers. And then last but not least, we have a book that I'm very interested in reading. I don't know why it has dust on it. I literally got this like yesterday. So, yeah, that is Buried with the Night. Stories by Sion Doss. So I'm gonna read the back to you guys. And yeah. So, tales of darkness, crime, and terror await you in this short story collection, or this short collection from Sion Doss. 4 previously released short stories and 1 novelette have been compiled to satisfy your sinister needs. Fans of disturbing fiction horror cinema and series such as Tales from the Crypt should feel at home within these pages. It's a short story, I'm trying to, Darjeeling? I can't read the font. Was published in year's Best Hardcore Horror Volume 5 by Red Room Press. Warning, this book contains descriptions of violence that some may find disturbing. Explicit language is used freely. Reader's discretion is advised. So that is Sion Doss's Buried with the Night. It also has a cool little thing about the writer, which I included in my book. My book was you know, I just explained my cancer and my brain injury and all that stuff, and I don't know why my camera's getting blurry, but yeah, there we go. But he has one too, and yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. Is what I'm gonna show it to you. You guys can pause the video and read it. So this has stories such as Curtis, Higher Learning, Family, Endings, and Darjeeling. I cannot say that word. Darjeeling. Or Darjeeling? Darjeeling? Correct me if I'm wrong. Sorry. Yeah, this is copyrighted in 2020, so it came out this year. This font is huge, and you have a lot of space down here. So I wonder how long this book, like how many, what the word count is for this book. But anyways, I'm looking forward to giving this one a read when I get around to it. He is a friend of mine on Instagram, and we talk, and yeah, he's a cool guy, and I can't wait to read his work. He's already read mine, so I feel like I should read this one very soon. Unfortunately, I do have reading challenges and book reviews, books for review that I need to get done. So this book is going to be on the back burner till maybe November or December, or maybe next year. I do not know, but I'm planning on reading this as soon as I can. Same with Hitchers by Douglas, P.A. Douglas. I'm looking very forward to reading this book. It seems right up my alley. Since the words are big, I'm probably going to be able to finish this sucker in maybe 2 to 3 days. I saw Working Man's Reads review this book, and Richard from Are You Into Horror review this book, and they both had awesome things to say about it. So I can't wait to read it, especially Higher Learning. I heard great things about Higher Learning from Richard. And yeah, that being said, with this being a short story collection, I want to give you some information. Not information, some news. First of all, I'm going to shave this thing off soon, this neck beard, because it's disgusting. It does make me look skinnier than I actually am, but this thing is getting gross and it needs to be chopped off. So expect this to be chopped or cut off completely soon. Not like you care what my beard looks like or not, but my news is that I have 2 books that should be being released soonish. They're in the editing phases now, so I just need to edit it, and then I will get my beta readers on it, or beta reader on it, and then I will release it. Look very forward to it. One is called Take Me From Here, and the other one is Gray Matter 2. If I remember, which I keep forgetting, I will post pictures of the covers at the end of this video. But yeah, you know, I feel kind of bad for not reading the back of Slob, so I'm gonna actually bring that back from the dead, and I'm gonna read the back for you guys. So this is Slob. Reign of Terror. He thinks of himself as death, likes to drive through strange, darkened suburban streets at night, where there's an endless smorgasbord of humanity for the taking. He loves it so he can taste the thrill of it. In a few seconds, he will see the innocent little people, and he will flood the night with a river of blood. Nothing stops a river. Jack Icord, a Chicago homicide detective, must trail this human monster, this genius killer, and his hostages deep into labyrinth sewers. Icord thinks he knows the savage and frenzied patterns of his quarry. He can guess at the number of next victims. But does he guess that one of them is going to be the woman he loves? Slob! A new peak of horror that explodes across the page like a volcanic fire. So that is Slob by Rex Miller. So those are the 3 books I got here. I will show you them like this. That is Sion Doss, P.A. Douglas, and Rex Miller. This has been a really good book mail, guys. I think all of these books are very, very good. I cannot wait to read all of these books. I think my favorite book out of this one is, of course, going to be my friend Sion Doss. I'm just looking very forward to reading his writing. He seems like a really cool dude, and I can't wait to read him. That being said, though, I love the cover of Hitchers. I don't know who the artist is, but whoever the artist is, I just love their art. There's a bunch of cover art, copyright, Alan M. Clark. So I'm gonna have to look up Alan M. Clark. But man, I love this dude's art, because he does a lot of these type of artists or authors. I have something crawling on my leg. Oh, I'm so sorry, James. I didn't mean to roll over you. Sorry about that, bud. Sorry, Lou. Lou's concerned. I gotta look up this artist, because maybe one day they could do some work for me. Even though I have an artist already, I always look to maybe do something different sometimes. So yeah, Don Noble, amazing artist, by the way. He does all of my work. But just one day, I just want to release a book with this type of art on it, you know? That being said, Don Noble's amazing, and you're gonna see 2 covers at the end of this video. They're gonna be the books that I'm gonna be released soon, and I hope you will enjoy it. Yeah, I like the covers a lot. Obviously, I'm a little biased though, since they're my covers, but I'm looking very forward to releasing them. One is called Take Me From Here, which is about a girl who gets kidnapped, thrown into the trunk by her ex-boyfriend. Then the other one is a short story collection, so you're gonna have stories such as They Emerged from the Woods, which is kind of essent to, or not essent, but it's kind of like Portal in the Woods in a sense. It's about this kid and something supernatural happens, basically. Maybe not supernatural per se, but something happens to him. I know you could say like anything's like Portal in the Woods if you make it that vague, but it's a story just like Portal in the Woods. I wanted to make something just like Portal in the Woods to start off the second collection, so I made They Emerged from the Woods. Then you're gonna have Vampires Bowl Free, I believe. It might not make the cut. I might replace it with another story. I'm not really sure yet, but right now Vampires Bowl Free is the second story. It's my first vampire take. Then you have Chihuahuan Centipede, which I did release as Chihuahua Centipede. See, there's a funny story about that, and I will get to it in maybe a writing vlog, or maybe now. How about we do it now? So, funny thing about Chihuahua, or the Chihuahua Centipede, is that the way it's spelled is actually spelled Chihuahua Centipede. And someone corrected me, but they were just trying to get me to write it wrong, basically. They wanted me to release it as Chihuahua Centipede, to just make fun of me, basically. So, I knew it was spelled Chihuahuan Centipede, but I second-guessed myself when someone told me that I spelled it wrong. So I spelled it Chihuahua Centipede, even though that's Chihuahua Centipede, and I released it with the cover art saying that, and I feel like a doofus. So I changed it. I changed everything that I changed it, and I'm releasing it in the short story collection. Then you have The Thing in the Ward, and then you have Wendigo, which might be called something else later down the road. Yeah, I like all these stories. Obviously, none of them, I don't know. I'm a little biased towards my work, even though the editing was not that great in the first book. The story Morbidio is what I wanted to say is amazing. I love that story, and it was one of the most recent stories I wrote in that collection. So, it's a really good story. If you haven't read my first collection video or book yet, it's called Gray Matter, and yeah. The second one should be released next year sometime. I don't think I'm not confident it's gonna release this year. I have to pay for editing, so and the book is like gonna be like I want to say it's gonna be a 90-paged book, or maybe even 100-paged book. I'm not sure. I have to figure that out, but yeah, basically it's gonna cost quite a bit of money to get that edited. Same with Take Me From Here. Take Me From Here is 85 pages long. It's a small novella, and I can't wait to release this stuff, guys. I'm very excited, very excited. I'm not gonna get any of this published, so I'm self-publishing it. So I am getting it published in a sense. I'm not getting it, through the regular way, going through a publisher. Just because I don't think I'm there yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm so close though. I just need to work on finding a writing team. You know what I'm saying? But I found some people, and I'm going to work with them and see if it works out. As you can see, I'm in a different place today. I'm at my second desk. This is my laundry I have to fold in a second here. But my room got a complete makeover, and hopefully it's going to be more professional one day. That was a bad burp. But anyways, I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you have a spooky night. and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.
Now I am become death, the destroyer